Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. Friends, today we have a special guest with us, and her name is Nevada. She recently got selected in Accenture, and she has also joined Accenture. And as you know, Accenture has started conducting examination for package app development associate, SASA role, different roles, different batches. So that's the reason we brought her here so that she can help you in identifying the exact pattern, how did she prepare, what was the interview questions. So each and everything we are going to discuss. So Niveda, welcome to our platform once again.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So please introduce yourself before we go and talk about the patterns and all.
Sure. Hi everyone, I'm Niveta and I'm currently working in Accenture as Packaged App Development Associate. I've got onboarded on July and I'm working in Chennai. So yeah.
Chennai Accenture, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you wrote the examination, so how many rounds were there, and what was the pattern for the first round, second round, third round, and then how did you prepare? So all those things, basically, students wanted to hear from you.
Okay. Sure. So for me, overall, there were 3 rounds, and the first round is cognitive assessment and technical assessment round. Second round is coding round, and the last round is communicative assessment round. So, with regard to first round, cognitive assessment and technical assessment, under cognitive assessment, there were topics like logical reasoning, critical reasoning, and abstract reasoning, and all. Under that, there were few topics like syllogism, blood relations, and coding, decoding, number series, letter series, those kind of questions they have asked. And after that, there are like few in English ability questions also in cognitive assessment round. So with regard to technical assessment, there were questions like few computer basic application questions and pseudocode also there, like pseudocode related questions and MS Office questions, and few were like networking, security regarding questions, and cloud also. Based on cloud, they have asked some questions as well. So these were some of the topics they asked for me in cognitive assessment and technical assessment, the first round.
Okay, so how did you feel? Because there are a lot of things were there. So how did you prepare for that?
So yeah, when I first saw the syllabus of this first round, right, it was very huge, and I was started to go through internet and for materials and all, and I came across Online Study for You YouTube channel, and I refer to their courses and their materials as well. So those helped me a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, because like now in cognitive, there are so many things are there. See, logical reasoning, abstract reasoning, critical reasoning, what you
Yeah.
mentioned, pseudocode, MS Office, networking, cloud, security. There are so many things, and definitely see each and everything is available on internet. See, we at
Yeah.
Online Study for You. It's not something like we provide something different. But the only thing is like we are just accumulating the things at one place, and that might have helped you at what to read,
Yeah.
what not to read. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'll just talk about that. The course which you had got, and see when you got there was no live classes, so we had added only
Oh,
10 free mock test series and the crash course which we had released. But now we have the live classes also. So in the live classes for pseudocode, reasoning, verbal ability, so all those classes will be keep going on. So daily revision will be there before your examination, and already the recorded content whatever was there, so still there. Yeah, so we are already having so much of content to read with, and also we have covered the examination which happened currently, like September questions. The last exam had happened, so all coding questions and aptitude questions, so each and everything has been covered here, pseudo codes. So completely we have covered. So that's a new edition we have done, and we have also launched the courses for SASA role also. Anyway, so this students will be able to find it out if they are interested. But then what happened in the second round, and how much time it takes to get the result for the first round?
okay, so after the first round, you will be getting results within 5 to 10 minutes. Even I got the result within 5 minutes. So it will be like you're selected or you're rejected, obviously. And if we got selected, right? So right after that, we'll be having the coding round. So within like 2 minutes, we have to start with the coding round. So if you are rejected, you can leave. So that's the process. And the coding round started. For me, there were like 2 questions in coding round. So we have to write coding for the scenario they have given. So that's how it went.
So how did you feel the coding round? It was average or it was very difficult? Because now Accenture has also started asking a dynamic programming. So I don't know, like at your time, it was not there because you wrote in July, but in
Yeah.
September exams and all off campus. So they started asking dynamic programming. That means they started touching DSA. So now for Accenture also,
Mm.
if you have coding, you need to have the DSA knowledge. So for you, like, was there any question from dynamic programming DSA, or it was like normal coding
Um,
question?
No, no. For me, there are no dynamic questions and all. It's only the normal coding questions. For me, it's bit difficult because I'm from commerce background. So a good thing is the coding assessment is optional. So only the cognitive assessment and technical assessment is mandatory round. So it's just like I myself tested the coding knowledge, how much I have. So I've tested in that round. So yeah.
Okay. And what will happen in the third round, which you said like communication assessment round? So what exactly will happen in the communication assessment round?
Yeah, in communicative assessment, there were topics like with regard to vocabulary, how your fluency is, and how your pronunciation is. And also, they have tested our listening skills and how much we remember stuff, like how much we can understand the accents and all. They have tested that.
So there will be something like, what I can understand is there will be something like on
Mm.
the screen, something will be going on. They will show you some words and then
Yeah,
sentence, and then they will have to repeat it. Like that things will be there, right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have.
Also, they have told a story within like after 2 seconds we have to repeat the entire story in voice. So those were some of the
Okay, so basically
things.
practice is required for this communication skills. Okay, and then what happened in the interview, and how much time after how many
Mhm.
days or month you got the call for the interview?
Yeah, like after I would say I don't remember the exact date now, but
Mhm.
I think after like 1 or 2 weeks, I've received the third round mail, and it's on online, and I've got a HR. For me, it took like around 20 minutes to complete the interview, but for few of my friends, it took only 15 minutes or 10 minutes. It depends on the HR whom you get.
Okay,
So yeah, and
so
in yeah.
yes, yes, please continue.
Yeah, in interview, I've got like questions with regard to my project, like my final year project, and also some technical questions also I got. So yeah,
Okay, and it was so how many interviewer were there? So one only one, yeah,
yeah, one one
so one,
HR is there.
so only one interviewer was there, and he was asking questions in technical and even project based
Yeah,
question also, right? So
yeah. He
only.
haven't
Mhm.
depth into technical questions though. My HR, he have asked only 1 or 2 technical questions. The whole thing is about like my skills and all. He asked about my skill and gave some scenarios and all. So yeah, like that.
Can you tell one scenario which you got if you remember?
Sure, sure. I remember that very much because like at that time I like I struggled a lot.
Mm.
Actually, he gave a scenario like imagining he told like imagine yourself as a team lead or team manager. Like in your team there are like 3 juniors are there, and it's you have to submit a application to the client within like 3 days. So suddenly your entire application got crashed. So what you will do as a team lead? Actually, this question, how it came up is he asked me like, what is the skill you are lacking? And I told decision making skills, and he told like, okay, let me test your decision making skills. Like that, he started this scenario. So he asked me like, what you will tell to the client, how you will manage the situation and all. So yeah, I have told like I'll tell the client the truth only, like this happened and all, and I'll ask for some time and all. And he also asked like whom you will put the blame on, like will you tell the juniors made the mistake. I told no, I'll take the blame because I'm the team lead, right? So like that I told. He was like, yeah, that's quite impressive. So that's how it went.
Okay. So after your interview, after how many days you got the offer letter?
Actually, after like 20 or 25 days, it took for me to get the interview result. Yeah, after 25 days, I've got the result.
Okay. So after getting the interview result, So when did you get the offer letter and you had a feeling that Accenture will onboard you? Because in 2023, lot of things were happening. People were not
Yeah.
onboarded, and still there are many who has not onboarded it. So what kind of feelings you had, and when you got the offer letter?
Yes, so after the interview results, we'll straight away get the document verification process. Till then, we haven't got any offer letter. So I was giving all the documents, I was uploading all the documents.
Hmm.
Still, I have some feeling like we haven't got the offer letter. Will they onboard us? Shall we like believe them or not? I had the insecurity or the doubt in my mind. So after documentation process, after verifying all your documents only, they'll be providing your offer letter. So I've lost my patience and I was a bit confused, but I have had a little hope that we'll get the offer letter, and eventually I got.
So when you got, like, after your interview, once you uploaded a
Uh,
document.
After my interview, it took me around 1 month to get the offer letter actually. So after interview, I straight away got the documentation process, and the documentation process took like 20 days. And for my friends, it took more than 20 days. Actually, based on your documents, if it's correct, you will be getting offer letter soon. If you have any mistakes, you'll be getting your offer letter.
Did
It
you
will get delayed.
Okay, so did you get home location, or because
Yeah, base location, right? You're asking. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
So yeah, actually, I gave Chennai as first preference, so I got Chennai. That's how, yeah. But it's
Great.
not and I'm not sure that time I was paying, but I got.
This is very good. So base location, if you're getting, that's interesting. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
I think we have covered the things till
Mhm,
the offer letter, and probably
mhm,
what happens after getting offer letter. There is some primers or some exams happens. So that we will keep it for the second part. If the students are interested, definitely we can go for it. And also,
mhm.
if somebody else is interested to have this interview experience sharing with us, please do write us an email. So the email ID is info@onlinestudyforyou.in, so that you will be a part of helping the community of students. So thanks a lot, Niveda, for coming to our platform and guiding students. So definitely this kind of help are really, uh, I mean, very much worth for the students, and they will definitely get
Yeah,
benefited
thank you
from
so
that.
much. Yeah, I want to wish all the best for everyone who are watching this.
Thank you.